subscribe and click the bell icon to turn on notifications.
We've made a downloadable transcript of this tutorial available as a free study tool. Just click the link below in the video details to get this.
Welcome guys! In this video, you will learn how to make a WordPress website using Elementor Page Builder plugin. In this short video course, we will cover how to purchase domain name and hosting. After that, I will tell you how to add SSL Certificate. Then, we'll give you a brief introduction to Elementor. After that, you'll learn about installing Elementor. Then, installing a theme on your WordPress website. And then we'll finally start the website building. Then, you will learn creating a page using Elementor and importing a template. After that, you'll learn about Elementor Modules and editing with Elementor. I will also teach you creating sections from scratch. Adding logo, site icon, as well as site tagline will be covered as well. At the end, you'll learn about creating a menu. So let's get started with purchasing hosting first. As you can see, this is the website named HostGator. From HostGator, you can purchase web hosting as well as a domain name to create your WordPress website. Now click here on Hosting and click on WordPress Hosting. Here you can see that they offer 3 different plans: the Starter Plan, the Standard Plan, and the Business Plan. You can select any of them as per your requirement. I'm going on with the Starter Plan, so let's click on the respective Buy Now button. Here we need to enter the domain name, and here we need to select the extension. Coming on to step 2, where you need to choose the number of websites that you want to create. In my case, I'm going up with this Starter Plan, which will host a single website. Now here you can select the billing cycle. I recommend going up with the 12 months plan. But for now, for this video, I will select a 1-month plan. Scrolling down to the next step, here you need to enter all of this information, and then enter your billing information. These are the additional services. You can mark them as per your requirement. You can see here that some of the services are offered for free to us, so I've only checked this box. But if it's not offered for free in your case, it's not mandatory to purchase these things. You can enter a coupon code if you have any. My coupon code has been already applied here. Don't forget to accept terms and conditions. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Checkout Now button and your account will be created. So guys, following the same procedure, I've created an account. This will take a little while for HostGator to set up your account. Congratulations guys, you can see that the order has been completed. Simply click on the View Your Dashboard button here to view your dashboard. So this is your dashboard area. Once you click on Hosting, you can see that your website is shown here under Hosting Packages. Click here on the Manage button to see if your website is active or not. In order to log in to your WordPress website, you just need to click on WordPress Admin, and this will take you to your WordPress dashboard, where you will be able to access your website's admin panel and make the changes as per your requirement. Now first I suggest hover onto Plugins and click on Installed Plugins. By default, various plugins are already installed to our website, but as we do not need most of them, we simply have to deactivate them. So I will select all these plugins as they are not needed as of now, and click here on Bulk Actions. Select Deactivate to remove them all together. Now click on Apply. This will free up all the space, as well as it will remove all the cluttered stuff from our website. Now on the top, you can see that it shows that our website is not secure. To make the connection secure, move back to your HostGator dashboard and click here on SSL in order to activate the SSL certificate. You can see that the status here is active. Now we need to install a plugin to remove this not secure into the secure site. You can access this page by hovering onto Plugins and click on Add New. Now let's search for SSL. From the list of various plugins here, we're looking for the one that's named Really Simple SSL. Simply click on Install Now. Now let's activate the plugin by clicking over on the Activate button. Once done, click on Activate SSL and this will make your website secure. You can see that we're logged out from our website, and clicking over here, it says the connection is secure now. Now to log in back to your website, move back to the HostGator dashboard. Click on the WordPress admin panel here. Once again, you will be redirected to your WordPress admin dashboard. This is the easiest way to log into your WordPress website. You can see that now our website is secure. Now this is our WordPress dashboard, and on the left, you can see a sidebar with various stuff such as pages, appearance, plugins, tools, settings, and various other things. So in this video tutorial, I will cover up everything related to how you can create a WordPress website using Elementor, what Elementor is, and why we need it. So let's go to Google and search for Elementor. Let's click on the first link here. Here on this web page, you can see it says Create Websites, Design Your Future. Now let me tell you that Elementor is a page builder. On this page, you can see a screen where it shows how to use Elementor to add any kind of layouts that you want to add to your web page. You can create any type of website page design using Elementor. You can simply use drag and drop functionality. Various modules are also available here, like columns, text, images, videos, divider, etc. On scrolling down, you can see various features of Elementor. You have more than 90 widget options available, live drag and drop editor, pixel perfect design, etc. It's one platform where you can create unlimited web creations. You can create a website for your business and services, portfolios and CVs, creative or e-commerce websites, events and entertainment, landing pages, media and blogs, health and wellness, etc. So you see, you can create any type of website using Elementor. Let me tell you one more interesting thing. Elementor comes up with a freemium version, which means it has a free version as well as a premium version. For this video, I will use the free version of Elementor so that you don't have to pay any additional cost to purchase the plugin. So using the free version, you can create amazing and beautiful websites. Now it's time to learn how to install the Elementor. To install it, you need to go back to your WordPress dashboard. Hover onto Plugins and click on Add New. In the search box, we need to search for Elementor. From the list of various plugins here, we need to install the plugin as Elementor Website Builder. So click on Install Now. You can see that this plugin has amazing active installations as well as reviews. Now once installed, simply click on Activate. So this is how you can install and activate Elementor on your WordPress website. Now, to use the Elementor to a max level, I'll suggest you to install a theme that is suitable for the Elementor. Mostly, all the themes are suitable with Elementor, but I'll recommend you to use the Hello theme, which is provided by Elementor itself. So what we need to do is hover on the appearance and click on Themes. Now simply click on the Add New button over here. Now here you need to search for the Hello theme. From various themes here, scroll down to this theme, and this is the one which is provided by Elementor. As you can see, its name says Hello Elementor. This theme works wonders with Elementor. Yes, there are some other themes as well which you can use with Elementor. Let me tell you about one more theme which is my favorite. I will search here for Astra. This is the Astra theme, which you can also use with Elementor. You can either use Astra or the Hello theme. It's all up to you. In this tutorial, I will be using Hello theme. So let's proceed forward to installing the Hello theme. Simply click on the Install button over here. Now, once installed, click on Activate. Once the theme is activated, let's visit our website in order to check how it looks before we start using it. Right now, you can see it's an empty blog here, and the page looks like this. Now the time is to create an amazing website using Elementor. The first thing you need to do is to hover onto Elementor and click on Settings. Here you can see various tabs and settings available, like post types, disable default colors, disable default fonts, improve Elementor, using data sharing. So you can access all the settings under the Settings tab related to Elementor. This was all about the General tab. You can explore other settings as well by moving to these tabs. But before doing that, I would suggest first creating a page using Elementor, and then we will return back here to the Settings tab. To create a page, what we need to do is hover onto Pages and click on Add New. Now, this is WordPress's default editor. You need to enter a title here. So in my case, I will start with creating a homepage for my website first. So I name this page as Home. The rest of the things we will build using Elementor, so I won't be writing anything else here. I will simply click on Edit with Elementor to get started with your Elementor editor. So I can see the page seems empty as of now. In order to fill in the content to this page, you can see two buttons here, which gives us two options. The plus icon is for creating a section from scratch, or you can use the second button, which will allow you to use pre-made templates. You can use any of them as per your choice, but in my case, I will go for this option, and I will select a pre-made template. So let's click on it. Here you can see various pre-made templates, some of them free, while some of them are paid. Now, in case you don't want to import a complete page, you can simply import blocks by selecting this block tab from here. You can see Elementor comes up with various blocks as well, which you can use to make your website more beautiful. Again here, some of them are free while some of them are paid. The ones with a pro tag are paid. Now in my case, I'm going to import a complete page. To do that, let's move back to the Pages tab. I will select a beautiful pre-made template from here. Simply hover over them and click on them to see how the page will actually look. Let me click on this one. You can see the page design here. This page is beautifully designed, so I would like to use this template. To use it, simply click on Insert on the top. On this page, you can see that it's asking us to connect to a library, which means we simply need to log in to the Elementor to get this template. It's free to create an account on it, so simply click on the Get Started button here. In case you're new to Elementor, you simply need to click on this link which says Create an Account. And here you simply need to add your email and password. Since I already have my account, I will just click on Log In. Let me enter my email address and password here. Once done, click on Log In. On this page, you can see that it's asking us to connect our site to the template library. So what we need to do is simply click on Connect. In this pop-up box, simply click on Yes to import the document settings. Congratulations! This is how you can simply import a pre-made template on your website. You can scroll down here and see how this page will look. In case you want to see this layout in full size, simply click here on this preview icon, and you can see this is how your website page is going to appear. On scrolling down to this page, you can see that sections are beautifully designed and perfectly imported. Don't worry about the header part of now. We will replace it later. Now let's go on step by step. First, let me introduce you to various elements in the Elementor. On the left side, you can see this sidebar containing various elements. The first is the inner section. This is used to create subdivisions of the container. Then you can add headings, images, text editor, videos, buttons, dividers. You can leave out space. You can add maps. You can add icons. So you can see various options are available here. On scrolling down, you can see various additional elements as well. But those who have a locked icon on the top are the paid ones. Here are some other free elements as well that we can use. Now let me tell you how to start editing this text or image here. To edit any text, simply hover on it and click on this pen icon here. And then in the sidebar, you can see the box expanded containing title settings. Simply edit the title from here. Enter the text as per your requirement. For example, let me add a heading as Best Website Designer. And you can see that the text has been edited on the page. In case I want to change the content of the button, this is what I'll do. I will simply hover on the button, click on this edit icon here. You can see the tab containing button settings has been expanded in the left sidebar. You can see various tabs are available here. Right now, we're under the Content tab. There are other tabs like the Style and Advanced. Let's start by exploring the Content tab first. So under Button Content Settings, here you can select a type for the button. You can make it a default button, info button, a success button, a warning button, or a danger button. Different types of buttons will display different requirements. But for now, I will recommend you to go with the default button and style it as per your own choice. You can edit the button text from here. Like I will replace the text by simply entering Contact Me. You can see the button text got replaced. You can even add a link to this button. In case you want to add a link here, simply type in the name of that page. As an example, I want to link a sample page, so on clicking on it, you can see a link has been added here, which will lead to the sample page. This page is the default page that comes up with WordPress. You can simply add links directly by simply using Copy and Paste interface. You can even set the alignment of the button from here. As I select the buttons over here, the changes are reflected on the right side on an immediate click. Coming next in size, you can even make changes to the size of the buttons as per your own need. But I'll tell you more about the styling of the button using the Style tab. So I will not recommend you to use this setting from here, as I'll show you more about this under the Style tab. You can see some additional options that says icon spacing, button IS, etc. For now, I don't want to confuse you between all these options, so I won't be discussing these options. Till now, I've told you the basic settings related to editing a button. Now, in case you want to change the colors, or like the text color or background color of this button, what we need to do is simply go to the Style tab here, starting with the typography settings from here. So to edit the button's text style, let's click here on this pen icon. Here, you can select the font. You can even search for any font you like. You can increase or decrease the size of the text from here. Weight here indicates the thickness of the text. You can explore all the options from here. From here, you can make the text in uppercase or lowercase as per your own requirement. In my case, I'm keeping it on default. You can style button text by keeping it italic, oblique, or bold, or normal. You can decorate the button even here. You can select underline the text or overline the text, so it's all up to you. From here, you can increase or decrease the link height. You can in fact increase or decrease the letter spacing from here. You can explore box shadow as well as padding too. You can see it's so simple to edit the typography settings of this button. Moving next to text shadows, simply click here on this button. From here, you can add text shadows to your button. In case you experiment and didn't like the text shadow, you can simply reset it from here using this button. Now if you want to add styling to the hover effects, you can simply click here on the hover button. And now whatever changes I will make will be applied to the button only in the hover mode. Hover is simply when a user takes over its mouse to that button. I want to change the text color to red when someone hovers on this button on my web page. To do that, let's select the red color from here. Now on hovering, you can see that the button color is appearing as red. This way you can style the button and make it more attractive. You can change the background type from classic to gradient. You can do that here. Under gradient, you can use two colors. Other options like color, border colors, etc. are also available. You can even add hover animations. Like if I want to shrink the button on hover, I can do that like this. In case I want to use a push effect, I can do that like this. A lot of animation options are available over here, which you can make use of. Then you have options related to the border, like you want a solid border or a dashed or a double border. You can change the button width, radius, sizing, etc. In case I want a sharp-edged button, I will set the radius to 0, and you can see the changes here. You can also make it more stylish by simply unlinking border radius from every side and customizing it like this. By doing this, you can control each side of the button individually. Then, coming to the next option as box shadows. Earlier, we talked about text shadow. Now we have the option to set box shadow to the whole button. This is how you can edit this. You can even control the padding from here, which is the inner space of this button. So once you're satisfied with the changes, you can move ahead to any other module or section to make changes to it. For example, I want to make the changes to this video module. I will simply click on this edit button over here, and you can see various settings are available for this module as well. You can see content settings here, styling settings are also available here. And for the modules and sections, we have these advanced settings available where you can set the margin, padding, z-index, CSS ID, classes, motion effects, background border, etc. Now in case I want to add or create a section from scratch after this section, what I need to do is simply click on to the plus icon here. You can select any of the pre-existing section structures from here. In my case, I will select this one. Now to add some divisions to this section, I will simply drag the intersection element and drop it here, like this. You can see that now the section is divided into 3 parts. Let's add some text and style to this section. In my case, I will first add a heading here using the drag and drop interface. I will now click on the edit icon here. I'm going to rename the heading as Get Best Websites for Your Business. The rest of the changes I will make using the Style tab, so let's click on it. Now here you can select the color of the text. Under the typography settings, you can simply change the font of your choice. In my case, I'm selecting Poppins. Now you can increase or decrease the text size as per your requirement from here. You can also enter a number here and check the changes here. Set it as per your need. The weight of the text is the thickness, which I already told you earlier. Other additional settings are also available here, like transform, style, decoration, etc. Once you start playing with these elements, you'll be able to create creative designs on your own. You can set the line height as well, like this. Now, for example, I want to insert a paragraph just after this heading here. So what I need to do is simply search for the text editor element here. Drag and drop it to this position, like this. You can see a paragraph has been inserted here. Now you can simply edit the content of this paragraph from here. Simply type in the paragraph here and it will be replaced with the default text. You can also edit the style of this paragraph by using the Style tab. You can set the alignment of the paragraph. Set the color as per your choice. Moving into the typography section, here you can change the font of the paragraph. Increase or decrease the size from here. Increase or decrease the weight of the text. So this was all about styling the paragraph. Now, what if I need to insert a button just after this paragraph? So I'll simply search for the button element here. Now I will drag and drop this button element to the position I want it to appear. You can see a button has been added here. Button settings can be accessed from here in the sidebar. You can simply edit the button text from here. You can set it on your own. Under the Style tab, you can see Typography, in which you can edit the font of your choice. We've already discussed button settings in detail. Everything here now is self-explanatory. Now you can see that the left side section is complete. On the right side of this section, I want to insert an image or an icon. So from the list of various elements here, let us look out for an image box or an icon box. You can see the elements here. Now let us add an icon box first. I'll simply drag and drop the icon box like this. You can access the settings from here. Elementor provides us with an icon library from where you can choose any icon available in it, or you can also upload an SVG file. I'm going to select an icon from the icon library, so let's click on it. You can see a variety of icons available here. You can simply scroll over them and select the one you like. We can also search for the icon that we want, like this. So I'm selecting this thumb icon here. You can see that the thumb icon has been inserted here. We can also add a heading or a title name here. So let's edit the title from here. I'm adding Get Best Service as a heading. You can replace the paragraph text from here. Set the icon position as per your requirement. Coming next to Style tab. Here you can edit the primary color of the icon. You can set the spacing, size, as well as rotate the icon from here. You can see a Content tab here. Click on it to expand it. From here, you can edit the font of the title as well as description of the icon box. One more interesting thing that I would like to share with you, when we right-click on this edit icon here, you can see a list here which says 8 from the box. You can click on Duplicate to create a duplicate column. You can also copy the complete column. Reset the column style. You can also navigate and delete the column. So I want to copy this column and paste it here like this. So you can see our section is completed now. We made this section completely from scratch and it's looking very beautiful. You can also access the column settings by clicking on this Edit button here. Again, I want to change the icon, so I'll select it from the icon library. I will again edit the title from here. Once done, simply click on Publish. You can see the success message here, which says our page is live now. Clicking over here on this button, you can access the settings of this section. And under the Advanced tab here, you can set the margin of the section. add section padding like this. It's all up to you. Let us add some background color to this complete section to make it look more interesting. You can add solid color or gradient, or an image or a video in the background. I will add a gradient background to this section, so let's select this gradient option from here. Make the gradient background using different colors as per your own requirement. You can see here how I added the gradient background to this section. You can set the location of the gradient background like this. You can also set the angle. You can also select the type of gradient from here. Once done, this is how our section looks. As of now, I've changed the text color to white to make it look more attractive. Now, what if I need to set an image in the background? Let's move back to the section settings. Under the Style tab, let us select the Classic button over here. You can see this Choose Image option here. Simply click on it. I will upload the files from the computer. Once a file is added, click on Insert Media. You can see the image has been added in the background. Now from here, you can set the position of the image. You can make it shift to the left, right, or center as per your own needs. You can also set the background overlay. Now here, you can make it classic or a gradient one. Let's make a gradient background overlay. You can see how beautiful it's looking. You can also set the blend mode from here. Every setting is self-explanatory. Once you start playing with these features, you'll be able to learn how to use them in a creative way. You can even edit each and every column here individually. Simply click on this button over here. Moving to the Style tab. Here you can add a background to that particular column like this. You can also edit the borders of this column using this option. You can see rounded corners here. Similarly, I will add styling to the other columns as well, repeating the same procedure. So this is how our section is looking now. It looks very beautiful and professional. Let's add another section with 3 columns here. You can see a section has been added here with 3 empty columns. In the first column, I want to display a counter element. So let me scroll over to the elements and search for the counter. Simply drag and drop counter elements here. You can see the counter has been added here in the first column. You can edit or access the setting of this counter element by clicking over to this button. Under the Content tab, you can edit starting as well as the ending number of the counter. I wanted the counter to count until 49, so I had made the change here. You can also add a number prefix or suffix. You can add animation duration as well. From here, we can edit the title of the counter. In my case, I want to count the number of projects completed by me, so I will simply add a heading as the project is completed. You can set everything here on your own. Moving on to styling the counter element. You can simply edit the text color from here. You can simply explore the typography settings on your own like this. Edit the weight or size of the text. It's all up to you. You can even add text shadows. Coming to the settings of the title, you can also edit the title text color. Explore the typography settings again. Once done, I will simply copy this column and paste it here, like this. You can add other elements here, as per your own requirement. So this is how I've designed these 3 columns. Coming next to styling the section. So let's move to the section settings. Here I will add the padding first from the top as well as from the bottom. You can make more changes and add more design to the section as per your own requirement. So you can see how beautiful our web page is now looking. Moving to adding another section, repeating the same procedure. This time we are starting from a single column section. We will add a progress bar in this section. To do that, let's find the progress bar element from the sidebar. Now simply drag and drop from the progress bar element in the column like this. You can access the settings if not displayed by clicking on this button here. Renaming the title name first. Make the change in the percentage accordingly. You can either display or hide the percentage from here. You can also edit the internal text of the progress bar from here. Once everything is in place, let's move to the styling. Here you can change the color of the progress bar. You can even set the background color, adjust the height of the sidebar, like this. Adjust the border radius as well, like this. You can see the changes here. You can also set the color of the inner text from here. To edit the style of the title, you can access this option here. Make changes in the typography settings as you like. You can also access the advanced settings of the progress bar as well. In case you want to copy the progress bar, then simply right-click here on the edit icon and select Duplicate. You can repeat the process in case you need multiple progress bars to represent different things. Repeating the procedure of editing the style and the content, you can make changes to these progress bars as well. You can also add an image in this section behind the progress bar. Simply move into the settings of the section. Click on the Style tab. Let's add an image using this button here. Simply click here to choose an image. Browse the image from your computer, or you can simply add any from the media library as well. You can see that an image has been added here in the background. You can set the position of the image from here. Add background overlay like this. You can make changes to the attachment, and this is how the changes are applied over here. Now adding another single column section. Scroll over to the elements and select any as per your choice. This time, I'll select an image carousel. Simply use a drag and drop interface. Click here to select an image of your choice. I will add an image to my library. I've uploaded 3 different images to create an image carousel. Click on Create a new gallery. Now I will click on Insert Media. You can see the images have been added here. You can set the size of the images to be displayed from here. It can be medium, small, or large. You can see how beautiful the website is looking now. You can even edit slides to show, slides to scroll from here. Stretch an image like this, or you can add a navigation like I've selected an arrow. Various options are available over here. You can even add a link to these images or add a caption. You can see a setting here which says Additional Options. Click on it to expand. Here you can autoplay the images. Or you can also add a pause on hover, pause on interaction. Set the autoplay speed from here. You can even edit the animation speed. Set the direction to the left or right. So this was all about additional options. Now let's move to the Style tab to add some style to the image carousel element. Here you can set the position of the arrow, inside or outside. This is how it will look when selected outside. You can adjust the size of the arrow from here. Edit the color as per your own requirement. You can also set the style of the dots. Under Image Settings, you can add styling to the images. Add spacing like this. You can align them as per your need. You can add borders as well. Make changes to the border radius. You can see the rounded corners. So you see, Elementor gives us a lot of styling options to make our website look more attractive. Let's move to the section settings. Under the Advanced tab, I will add some padding from the top as well as bottom. So this is how you can create and use different elements in Elementor and make your website look more attractive. What if I want to add a heading to this section? So I'll simply select the heading element and drop it here. From here, you know everything: how to set this heading, how to edit the heading text, how to change the color of the heading, changing the font, adding the weight, adjusting the size, setting the alignment. It's all up to you. All these steps are self-explanatory now. You can see how easy it is. This was all about how to make changes and add style to the different sections in Elementor. You can create as many sections as you want, depending on your web page's requirement. Moving on to the next step, let's see the page layout, as by doing this, you can control the headers and footers that will appear on your page. As of now, on the screen, you can see that Home, as the page name, is appearing on the top, and we do not want to display it. So in that case, we need to make this page a full-width page layout. To do that, simply click on Settings in the sidebar here. Under General Settings, you can see an option named Page Layout. Various options are available here. As of now, we're on Default Page Layout. If you select Elementor Canvas, then both the header and the footer will be completely removed from the page. But in our case, I don't want that. That's why I will select Elementor Full Width Page Layout, which will simply remove the page name from the top. Once updated here, you can see the changes. Home has been removed from the top, and this is how the page is appearing. Now let's exit to the WordPress dashboard. Click on this icon here and select Exit to Dashboard. Now here, in case you want to change the permalink, you can do it from here. This is how your URL is going to appear on the front end. Now, if I want to make this page as a home page of my website, as of now, this is how our home page looks. I created a page named Home, but I still need to set it as the home page of my website. So to do that, move back to the WordPress admin dashboard. Hover on to Appearance and click on Customize. Now here, click on Home Page Settings and select a static page from here. This will display more options you simply need to select Home here as your home page. You can see that Home Page got changed. Once done, click on Publish. Now to set the logo of your website, you need to go to the Site Identity option here. And here you can add a logo as well as give your website a title and a tagline like this. In order to update a logo, simply click on Select Logo. You can select a logo from your computer or simply add it from Media Library if already updated. Click on Select Files, and in my case, this is the logo, so I'll select it. Make sure that your logo is in square size, or it will give you an option to crop your logo in a square size. You can also click on Skip Cropping. Once done, you can see the logo has been updated on my website. I will be removing the tagline as of now, as it's repeating here. You can also add a site icon. This site icon will be appearing on the top of your browser's window. As of now, you can see the globe icon is set as the site icon by default. I want to change it as per my site's logo. So to do that, I will simply select this image and I will click on Crop Image. You can see that site icon has been updated here. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Publish button here. Now right now we don't have any menu on our website, so to add menu we have the settings here. But you must know that to create a menu you must need to have multiple pages on your WordPress website. Otherwise, your website will have one single page. In order to create more pages, simply go back to your WordPress admin dashboard area. Here we will create some pages. To do that, simply hover on to Pages and click on Add New. I'm creating About Us page, a contact page, as well as a page to display the services that I provide. So here you can see that I've created multiple pages. I can now add them to the menu. To do that, move back to the Customize area, and here simply click on Create New Menu. Give your menu a name as per your choice, as it won't be shown to the visitors. Now here you can select the menu location, which means where you want to display the menu. In the header or in the footer. In my case, I'm selecting Header. Click on Next. You can see an additional option here, which says checking the box will automatically update the top level pages to the menu. I won't recommend you to use this option. Instead, click here on Add Items to select the pages manually. Now from here you can select the posts or pages of your website as per your choice, like this. You can simply use drag and drop interface to adjust the position of the pages. Once done, simply click on Publish button on the top. You can see that a nice and attractive menu has been added here on our website. Now let us visit the website to see how it looks on the front end. I will simply click on Visit Site here. You can see that this is how our website looks, amazing and professional. Right now, the bar is displayed here because we're logged into our WordPress dashboard. I will simply copy my domain name and I will open it with an incognito window. you can see that this is how our website will be displayed in the front end with all the pages that we created, as well as on scrolling down, you can see all the sections that we earlier added in this video. So guys, this is how you can easily create a WordPress website using Elementor. I hope you learned a lot of things from this video. Thank you for watching this video.
If you're not a subscriber, click down below to subscribe so you get notified about similar videos we upload. Now, to get the course transcript and follow along with this video, click right over there. And click over there to watch more videos on YouTube from Simon Says It.